Hello. Today, Genshin Impact did their live stream showcasing all the new stuff coming in 1.1. They also officially announced the date. I know a lot of us were shooting for like November 10th, 11th, 12th. It is officially launching on November 11th. I wasn't planning on covering it or making a video on this because I presumed it was going to be in Chinese, and I can barely speak English, let alone Chinese. So I was just going to wait to see what people were going to say, whether or not, translate. So it was in English. Cool. So I watched it. And so this is basically just going to be a recap of all the things noteworthy. There's some story stuff they went over that I'm not including in this. I'll leave a link in the description below to the official video or trailer. Live stream. It was a pre-recorded live. It wasn't a live stream. It was pre-recorded that they live streamed. But anyways, some of the things that are happening, we're going to get new characters. There's going to be new mechanics and system optimization stuff. Obviously, with every kind of update, they do tweaks, and I'm waiting for the actual patch notes to come out, and I'll probably cover those as well, pending if they're in English or not. We're going to get storyline quests, more things to do, and there's going to be a new 3-part event. So to kick things off in the live stream, they showed off a trailer. This guy.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
This is the largest one we've seen so far.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Grecian ballista!
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more?
Farewell, old friend.
I am the least adept with the bow, and that is precisely why I must master it. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Nothing can be accomplished without rules or standards.
Think you can bully me? Pyrotechnics!
Oh yeah, rock on!
Luke! Oh, I can't stand him! Diana Special!
All right, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a character that transformed. Like, he went, shall I say Super Saiyan? No. Different. No. Anyway, so they showed 4 characters. It looked like 5 if you were really, really paying attention. There's a split second where one of them actually transformed into a different being. But they went through and they showed off a rundown on each of the new characters with gameplay and narration. So, for your convenience, here are the 4 characters.
A warrior must always be ready to face any challenge with his blade. The outcome of the battle is irrelevant. What matters is that you learn from the experience.
Starting off, I introduce to you Child, or also known as Tartaglia. His vision is Hydro, and his primary weapon is the bow. Child's abilities enable him to switch between 2 stances. Not only can he deal Hydro damage with a fully charged arrow, but he can also deal Hydro damage during his melee stance. However, only within a limited amount of time. We've also seen the teaser that Child had a different form, a form where he could manipulate the power of Electro. Now, I am much more curious about Child's fullest potential. What other secrets could he be hiding from us? Especially due to his relationship with the Fatui. We can't dwell on this too much, especially since we have another character to introduce. And her name is Diona.
My ears and tail are no prop, they're real. Proof of my cat's line bloodline. It's only weird to you because you've never seen it before. But why are you looking at me like that? Oh, fine. You could touch my ears for a second, but the tail is off limits.
Diona is not only an archer, but she is also a bartender from the Cat's Tavern. With her cute voice, cute attacks, and cute animations, I would agree that she is our most adorable addition yet. And it absolutely reflects that in her cryo kit. Did you notice the cat ears on the shield that she provides? I didn't expect it either, but I'm absolutely in love with it. We also have another character that too provides a shield, albeit hers is a fiery one.
Hobbies? Rock and roll, of course. You ever have that something you put your all into? When everything you love comes together into one thing, the place and time loses all importance. You just need to enjoy it to the fullest and express yourself to your heart's content. I can never get enough of that feeling.
Meet Xinyan. She's very fashionable and defines the rock and roll vibe. Even her name is hot enough for a solo debut. I love how her skills mimic like I'm attending at a live concert. And the rhythmic pulsations from her pyro shield would easily scorch her enemies. Yet, despite of her intensity, I'm kinda curious about her background. Mostly because she's from Liu, and I'm curious how her rock and roll personality may clash against Liu's ancient traditions. Now that I think about it, I wonder how Xinyan would handle herself with Zhongli.
The rules of trade are bound by contracts, and this is fair. There is one thing you must never forget when making and abiding by a contract. If fairness is lost, then the contract shall become proof of one's deception.
Last but not least is the official appearance of Zhongli. He's very knowledgeable in every topic relating to the history and culture of Liu. Although his abilities may seem similar to the GL Traveler, one can see that his geo constructs have proven to do more. Upon tap, geo energy radiates to nearby enemies, inflicting periodic damage. And then on the other hand, holding his skill triggers a formation of a sturdy shield.
Then they moved on to some lore, backstory, upcoming story, cliffhangers, not spoilers, what's to come, like some hints, but they did it in a form of screenshots and voiceovers and some narration. I'm not adding any of that in here. If you want to see that, again, there'll be a link in the description below. And then midway through the stream, they gave out a free code. It's not a first-person plug-it-in code. It's a code that's active for everybody. So I'll put it on screen here, but it's capital G, Genshin, ZHB30, B as in boy. It's active until October 31st, so you have like 24 hours to get this. It's basically 160 free Primo Gems. You have to be Adventure Rank 10? 10. Yeah, Adventure Rank 10. And of course, it's a one-time redemption. Just plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. No. Another new feature coming to a lot of us that feel like, I mean, I don't feel this way. I have fun playing the game, but the general consensus of anybody that's closing in on AR40, there's a lot of memes and jokes going around that you have 9 minutes of quality game time a day, right? So they've got a new reputation coming in, city rep. So you've got Liu rep and then Mondstadt rep. And with that, they've got different ways to gain rep and different kinds of rewards, as seen here.
The name of this new feature is called City Reputation System. Reputation has a leveling system that scales rewards. Obviously, the higher reputation you have, the better rewards become. There are 4 methods to improve your city reputation. These include bounty requests, weekly quests, from city residents. Exploration progress, such as discovering waypoints. Quests corresponding to the city, which can also include commissions. Leveling your reputation will unlock additional benefits, such as blueprints. In Mondstadt, there is Anemocalis Resonant Stone, Wind Catcher, Level 4 Name Card, NREs. Then we scroll down. Animal Treasure Compass, a portable waypoint, Level 7 Name Card, and a Mondstadt Glider Skin. And then for Liu, a Level 7 Name Card, and a Liu Glider Skin.
So she went through the rewards without explaining them. They also went into a video showing all of them off. But basically, some of the rewards are items you can craft that will locate all of the Oculuses. So both the Geo and the Nemo. Oculuses. They're one-time uses. You have to craft them at the alchemy table. Then you can go out in the world and then cast it, and then it points you in the direction of where you need to go. And then they've got ones for treasure. So if you're looking for treasure chests, it'll mark the closest treasure, both for Geo and Animo. They have portable waypoints. I know people were talking about how we're going to be able to teleport everywhere, which I thought was completely dumb because there's plenty of teleporters and then it kills the exploration of the game or whatever. But so instead of doing just you can teleport wherever you want, it's a portable teleporter. And from the clip that they showed, it looks like you can only have one at a time and they last a week, and then you have to craft another one and place it down. So if you want to have one specifically at a boss, you don't have to run all the way up the canyon to get to the wolf, then you could place a waypoint there. Again, these are all craftable items. There's another one, it's like a vial that you carry on your person, and you know the little green dragonfly, I don't know the names of them, but you grab 3 of them and it creates an airlift. Well, you can grab these guys, looks like up to 5 of them in your container, and then cast one of them out and create your own portable lift wherever you want. So you can stockpile up to 5 and then be like, hey, I want to pretend like I'm Venti and jump right here. You can do that. There's also a portable stove, which I didn't necessarily think was necessity because we all have Amber and we use her to ignite fires. And there's fire plates everywhere. But the portable stove is coming. Then, the biggest thing for me, because I do a lot of co-op, even though there's really not a lot to do with co-op except for hang with your buddies and kill non-elite bosses when everybody's resin's gone. But regardless, they have an instant food container. So basically, instead of having to go into your menu, again, if you're single player, it's not a big deal because you just go to your menu and the game pauses. But if you're in co-op and you're fighting a boss and you need to eat something pretty quick, it doesn't pause. I don't know how many times I've died in a boss fight because I'm bad. Shut up. But I'll go to open food and I have a quarter of life and I come back out and I have a sliver, then I eat back up to a quarter of a life. But now you can equip a piece of food or a stack of food and then just pop it on the fly while you're playing. Thank God. And then again, it also, for single player mode, you don't have to go to a menu. Less menus. Yay. And then they showed off another feature. There's a forest hilly troll that throws primogems at you. So they inferred or suggested the idea that if you find this guy in the world and you kill him, you get primogems. Kind of like the Mora rat thingy that runs around and you chase it and he comes up out of the hole, you kill him and you get anywhere from 500 to 1,000 Mora. But now there might be a primogem guy. All good stuff. It's all good stuff. And then lastly, here's the preview of the next event called Unreconciled Stars. And it's a 3-part, and you're going to be able to obtain Fischl out of it. And each part looks like they're limited, and there's going to be quests and objectives and things to do within each event.
Unreconciled Stars. This event will feature our adventures with Mona and Fischl. Unreconciled Stars consists of 3 stages: Unknown Stars, Stars of Deceitful Dreams, and Star of Destiny. These stages will be released gradually over time. After meeting certain event requirements, you'll receive the Great Fischl. That's right, so don't pass this event up.
All right, so that summed it up. Again, link to the live stream down below. And before I dip out, just Reminder for those of you that don't know or do know. If you don't know, it's not a reminder. I stream daily over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between the late night hours of 8 p.m. till about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's West Coast United States. We've been doing a ton of Genshin. We've been doing a little bit of co-op here and there for fun. Hopefully they'll open up some of the co-op stuff, like grabbing chests and things. I get why it's not so open, but come on. Everybody wants to do co-op. It's fun. Then also, they didn't mention it in this, but I believe that's when 1.1 launches is also when our resin is going to increase to 160 from 120. Also, I have a Twitter. You can follow me there at SlyGumbi. We have a Discord where we post lots of things. I've got graphics like these and other videos, and people are posting other videos. People are talking, posting builds, posting their gacha rewards or their loot box rewards or their wish rewards or whatever you want to call them. Anyways, that's it. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.